Look at this portrait of Elon Musk. Today, he holds an estimated net worth of over $300 billion, making him the wealthiest individual in human history. This chart tracks his net worth from 1995 to 2025. Right here, at the 2008 marker, the line plunges toward zero. He was personally broke, forced to borrow money from friends just to pay his rent. At SpaceX, his cow was merely gone. The company had attempted to launch its Falcon 1 rocket 3 times. All 3 attempts failed, burning through Musk's personal runway. At the exact same time, his other venture, Tesla, was collapsing under the global financial crisis. This is the Tesla Roadster. Massive production delays with this specific vehicle pushed the electric car company to the brink of bankruptcy. On Christmas Eve 2008, Musk faced a brutal choice. He could pour his remaining funds into one company to guarantee its survival, or split the money between both and risk losing everything. He split the money. It was a choice to risk a total personal wipeout for the slim chance both companies could reach the next year. To understand how he got to that edge, we have to rewind. This is Pretoria, South Africa. Musk grew up here as a skinny, awkward kid who spent most of his childhood alone reading. By age 12, he taught himself to code on this exact machine, the Commodore VIC-20. He wrote a simple space video game called Blastar and sold the source code to a computer magazine for $500. At 17, he moved to Canada, deciding that comfortable mediocrity was the enemy. He worked manual labor jobs, shoveling grain and cleaning boiler rooms, before transferring to the University of Pennsylvania to study both physics and economics. He deferred a Stanford PhD after just 2 days to build internet city guide software called Zip2. After selling his share for $22 million, he poured the money into an online bank called X.com. That company eventually merged to become PayPal. This is the PayPal corporate building, where his massive second fortune was minted. While on vacation in Australia, internal boardroom tensions boiled over, and he was ousted as CEO. But when eBay acquired PayPal in 2002, his 11% stake yielded roughly $180 million. Instead of retiring with those millions, he used 100% of that payout to fund his goals for SpaceX and Tesla, setting the stage for the 2008 crisis. We are back in September 2008. This is Falcon 1, a small, single-engine rocket standing on the launch pad at dawn. This was the 4th and absolute final launch attempt SpaceX could afford. It worked. The launch vehicle successfully reached orbit, becoming the first privately developed liquid-fueled rocket to ever do so. 3 months later, NASA stepped in. The agency awarded SpaceX a $1.6 billion contract to supply the International Space Station. Tesla was cutting it even closer. The automaker managed to secure its final funding round just 6 hours before it would have been forced into bankruptcy. Surviving a dual collapse didn't teach Musk caution. It proved his baseline thesis. Operating on the edge of the abyss was an effective way to build companies. By 2012, Tesla transitioned from a niche startup into a dominant automotive force. In this photo, Musk presents the Model S, a vehicle the automotive press quickly labeled the greatest car ever made. Watch this orbital booster land vertically on an ocean drone ship. SpaceX achieved reusability, doing exactly what aerospace experts insisted was impossible. That cheap access allowed SpaceX to launch Starlink, a massive satellite constellation now providing high-speed internet to over 4 million subscribers, including remote communities and active conflict zones. These successes share a common foundation. After the near-death experience of 2008, Musk stopped fearing micro-level corporate failure. In 2022, he spent $44 billion to acquire Twitter. This is the company's San Francisco headquarters, which he quickly renamed X. He fired 75% of the staff and open-sourced the algorithm in a gamble to preserve what he views as a digital public square, essential for democracy. But his ultimate focus points decisively upward. Look at this vehicle in mid-flight. This is Starship, the largest and most powerful rocket ever built. It stands 120 meters tall with a singular purpose: carry 100 people to Mars. Musk operates under a grim assumption. He believes humanity is one large asteroid or one rogue AI away from extinction, and that planetary redundancy is our only viable defense. This is why the wealth isn't sitting in a bank, it's reinvested into the hardware. Musk sees these rockets as a form of biological insurance, building the backup systems he believes we need to survive as a species.